Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another fascinating episode of Drive Time. I don't know why I have trouble saying that. My name's Wayne. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Something's rattling in this old jalopy here. I don't know what it is. Interesting week I had last week. Went to the SHOT Show out in Las Vegas. Man, you guys can keep that place, I tell you. Anybody that has a desire to go there, live there, I don't understand it. I don't get it. It was just loony bin everywhere. The cost of everything was ridiculous. And again, I see the sun thing is back again. It's about 59 degrees here in South Carolina. I just stepped out of the bank. Had to have a discussion with them about PMI, private mortgage insurance. We knew when we got our mortgage on our trailer that we would have to pay so much. But we didn't know the details that were involved with that, if you will. Like how long we had to pay on it and how much it was going to cost us, those kind of things. They just said, you got to have it. And we were like, okay, whatever, let me sign. I was under the impression it was going to be for like 2 years. But the actual truth of the matter was finding out today that you have to reach 78% of the value, the appraised value of the property. Which we're like, okay, whatever. I find this out today, so I mean, not a big deal. We're almost there, if you will. Pardon my, I think I got a cold or something. Got a little runny nose and sore throat. I woke up with it this morning, but that's here nor there. We'll figure that out. But I was texting with my youngest daughter a little bit about Trump had said he's going to do away with the IRS. I don't know how you guys feel about the IRS, but I get it to a certain extent. We all like to have, I guess, a safety blanket with the federal government, if you will. And we have to fund it, right? How we do that is through taxes, right? Whether it be local, state, federal, it's all funded through taxes. But the problem I have is when they take our tax dollars and continue to give them away to other countries. You may have a differing opinion than that, and I get that, and that's fine. You know, opinions are like, you know what, everybody has one. But when your own citizens are struggling, whether it be from natural disasters like hurricanes, fires like that's been happening out in Californication out there, we should be able to help our own citizens first and not go into debt doing it. Let these, and I get national interests overseas, stability in the world trade, what have you. We have a role in that as a country, but we shouldn't be putting that before our own interests here at home. But she didn't think it was a good idea. I'm kind of in favor of flat tax. Everybody pays the same percentage of tax regardless of your income. It's fair in my opinion. Again, my opinion. Some people may disagree. They think if you're a billionaire paying 10% income tax every year, no loopholes, no whatever, they're going to pay a heck of a lot more money than, say, someone that makes $50,000 a year 10% tax. That's it. All that other stuff, the earned income credit and child tax break, goes out the window. You don't need it. Everybody pays the same amount. It's fair and equitable. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I'd like to know what you think. You know, bleep bloop down there in the comments what you think. I'd appreciate it. I do try to answer them all. I may fail at some times, but anyways, I know drive time is a time for me to unwind and get off kind of what's on my brain, which isn't much half the time. I want to give I'm not going to give a name shout out, but one of my friends on Bookface there, I think he was just trying to stir the mud, because obviously I don't think he's a Trump supporter by any means, which is fine. To each his own. I get that. Your team lost. We had to deal with it for 4 years, those that are a Trump supporter, and look where that got us. But anyways, I digress. He had posted, I'm like, really? The guy's been in office, what's today? 20, it's a Tuesday. 8 days, and he's like, where's the eggs are still $8 a dozen. I don't know where the heck you're buying your eggs, but now that I've come back from Vegas, I could probably see why, they're $8 a dozen, because everything is so expensive out there. But he doesn't live out there. Had to move over a guy working alongside the road. Anyways, I'm like, give him a break, man. He's been in office 8 days. It takes a lot to muck up what the previous administration, did. But that's enough for that. I don't know. Eggs around here, I think $3 to $4 a dozen. Is that expensive? Yeah, maybe. Some say the bird flu thing had something to do with it. I don't know. I like eggs. Some people that could care less because they don't eat eggs. But that's just one thing. Whatever. It's all good. I guess you don't eat eggs if you can't afford them. There's other things. But that's about that. Enough of that. I hope he enjoyed his stir in the pot, message on Bookface. I didn't reply to it because I don't typically reply to idiocracy, or I don't want to call him an idiot. It's probably a, whatever. That's important to him, how much his eggs cost. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he'll grow hair. I don't know. I didn't know. But anyways, yeah, so my daughter, she thinks that just doing away with the IRS will, and all these loopholes that people put in, and it'll affect charities. And I agree with her, because if there's no loophole, no tax write-off, charities may struggle to get those big dollars so they can pay them big salaries and so on and so forth. Because I think if you look at them, they tell you how much of your dollar goes to the actual charities. Look into it, and how much goes into administration or operations of said charity. Yeah, it certainly ain't a high percentage goes to the actual charity that they're trying to get money for. So that's what my opinion on that. It really, the money you're donating goes to pay people, CEOs and whatever. But I don't agree with it. But anyways, I still donate to charities, not as much as I used to, because I've looked into the charities and how much of my money actually goes to the cause that they're trying to raise money for. It's very little. Anyways, that's about 10 minutes worth of me jibber jabbering along. Let me know what you think down in the old comments down there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.